You can only write about what has impinged upon your nervous system strongly enough to leave a powerful imprint. I think it's a very vulnerable age for imprints. I grew up feeling I was living in a race of monsters.
Each person is at each moment capable of remembering all that has ever happened to him, and of perceiving everything that is happening everywhere in the universe.
The expansion can go in the direction of wakefulness and sanity, and what Trungpa Rinpoche called warriorship, spiritual warriorship, which means really men and women connecting with their courage, their bravery, their basic sanity, their basic decency, their basic tender-hearted bravery. There's always chaos, so let's just say it can go in the direction of violence and the direction of aggression, or in the direction of sanity and non-aggression.
The self-knowing knowledge, which is free from conceptualization, that is what samsara itself is. That is what nirvana also is. That is what the middle way also is. That is what has to be seen. That is what has to be meditated on. That is what has to be attained. That is what the valid truth is. Truth.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Naturally spontaneous and zen in all its radiance. When hungry eat, when tired sleep. Direct from Po Chang to us. Singing bowls ring the substance below above us. Connecting those among us and those apart can know our hearts. The oceans large and luscious. The mountains and the rivers may return to thus as suchness. Love this, one fist, one palm. Psalm 103. Bless the holy names of God with all my heart and being. Spark the art of teaching patience, harmony and cadence. Impart the seed to trees that raise up. Stay embracing love. After all, it's all we got, right? Why we fought the righteous fight, suffered through the plight, the trials and tribulations. Yours and mine align, no separation. Destination the same as the source. When it rains, it pours through doors and portals. Forceful, free fall. We may find some cover under lovers' leaves, long as banana trees. Amanda sees my soul, she'll never let me go. Yo, that's my queen. Seeing the good, the bad, the fucking in between. Dreaming prophet, peace to the goddess. Tatata, Dharmakaya, and Brahma. Characteristics of a cosmic whole. It's all the soul. Shunyata's a mental concept. We let it go. With 2 coins in the ferry boat, jumping off the pole. Before physical death, where breath will still flow. The ill poets of percussion, discussing the functions of fundamental potential infinite. I went from complex to loving the simple, intimate ideas close to my heart. We're always plucking close till our minds draw us apart. The crux of this illusion, never stuck, we keep it moving. K-I-M, transcending to the truth through mystery schools. Trivial limitation lifted away. Today we are lucid, universal. Lewis and Clark of consciousness, where the father sits, smiling upon his kids. We are the apocalypse, crawling from the lost dimensions, conning constituents of atomic division, quantum technicians. So fucking listen. We
spit the key win sequence of the human genome. Triple helix DNA, bringing peace to the soul. Diamond sun crystal, 0-point volitional. Quantum materialization with non-local aberrations. Hyperscalar inner space torsions. Electromagnetic mechanics, the sun, yo. Yo, the boss is classic. Transdimensional serious spiritronics. Revolutionary, evolutionary biophysics with the science of the mystics. Spit the light code and psychokinetics. Pious flows with the sonic, psionic biocybernetics. Spit the pie and the message. Genius psychometrics. While they try to spy on the essence, they can't see the mind or the lessons. The blindfold as nations. I spit the psychotronic blessings, behead Vikings with hyperphysics. Interdimensional DD, carbon base back to 30,000 BC. MCs cannot see we. Tetrahedral system is prophetic. Stellar navigation, stylization, universal archetypal co-creations. Manifolds of Keelan tonics, bomb your tachyon filled with supreme energy bombardment. We slay you gassed up, helium heads in a balloon mind state. They ego tripping while we spitting hyperluminonics. Bionic man with radionics, clairvoyance, clairaudience, remote viewing with mystic linguistics, a mystic opulence, and keep it positive.
Keep it positive, keep it positive. Jakobz Ladder, ATMA Son of Saturn. The Croatoa Koans, Volume 1. Peace. Etheric stairs, apparitions guide me. Disembodied spirits serve as mirrors of my likeness. Inside this catacomb, 5 dimensions vast unknown, 5 senses pass from focus, grasping into fascination, animating soul shifts through galaxies unnoticed. Missed by the naked eye, profane and pious soldiers. The solstice holds an omen, golden opening the stargate. In heaven's waiting room, contemplating when to parlay the yarn untangled. String theory carved in halos, the farce of the faithful. Pardoned, yet grateful, perched upon mott scales, heart scarred and mangled. Frustrations in the moon's rays, baptized in lunar luminescence with the soothsayers, soothsaying truth and fables from Jupiter's table, only moving when able. The lid from the sarcophagus, consciousness stable, not to be confused with separate solid or fatal. Corridors explored, source expounded from a single thought. Behold the mind of God in the forest of a dreaming cross, over new realities through palaces of love and bliss, death and resurrection intersecting in a sudden kiss. Corridors explored, source expounded from a single thought. Behold the mind of God in the forest of a dreaming cross, over new realities through palaces of love and bliss, death and resurrection intersecting in a sudden kiss.
Mystic as a dove in the mist, while tongues just hiss, I chant the Mahamantra, spread the rays of benediction moon. Invisible to demons as drops of water slide off lotus leaves in the evening, even heathens spellbound. In spiritual flight, sublime and gracefully smart, beyond the nescience of the darkness, never complacent, I'm charged. Subtle tricks of mystics, amazing the common man. Walk a razor blade with the grace of a sage with a mala in his hand. Pranams to the sannyasis with the thunder staff, renouncing wickedness of Babylon, staying non-attached like Socrates shine in the cathedrals of his time. With a merciful face carry the whole weight while they're blind. The one-eyed king reigns supreme amongst the famished, who grasp at my strategies but invoke avalanches, falling on starving jackals, spewing unrighteousness, stalking reeker prey but die stunned without enlightenment.
Corridors explored, source expounded from a single thought. Behold the mind of God in the forest of a dreaming cross, over new realities through palaces of love and bliss, death and resurrection intersecting in a sudden kiss. Corridors explored, source expounding from a single thought. Behold the mind of God in the forest of a dreaming cross, over new realities through palaces of love and bliss, death and resurrection intersecting in a sudden kiss.
The awakened Buddha to show the way, the chosen Messiah to die in the degradation of sentience is the golden eternity. One that is what is the golden eternity, or God, or Tathagata the named one, the human God, sentient Godhood, animate divine, the deified one, the verified one, the free one, the liberator, the still one, the settled one, the established one, golden eternity, all is well, the empty one, the ready one, the quitter, the sitter, the justified one, the happy one.
Split the tachyon and psionic, bionic energy. Silver samurai blade faster than light to slash MCs. Time travel backwards where objects have negative mass. Electrons appear from nowhere, disappear nowhere fast. Decay of light photons and non-physical realities. Positive electrons attribute my tachyon theory, where density can't be measured in a negative state. The omnipresence of my essence, collapsing time and space in the indivisible, invisible sublight universe. 1.21 gigawatts back from the future with a verse. Positrons require negatrons in the nucleus to balance as the tachyon on field. Mirrors the universe we inhabit, a positive density that is perpetually expanding. It comes into being through pressure of the invisible one overstanding. Protons and electrons, matter and antimatter. Yin and yang as the pendulum swings between parameters. Nuclei, hyperons of composite data. From the womb of creation, the transformation of Jakobz Ladder. Intentions of ascension beyond inanimate matter, beyond the building blocks of proteins, molecules and atoms. High voltage stars ignite the torch of supreme knowledge. Ontological, chronological, quantifiable consciousness. With the force of a galaxy gravitating towards Andromeda. My brain contains the mass of a trillion suns that crush the ominous. Deep molecular rise atomically in the God's abyss.
You're not a phony seeker, but a real seeker. That is to say, you have within you a burning desire to find out what it's all about. Who you are, what life is, what reality is, or what's the way out of the mess. You want to become, instead of a mixed-up human being, you want to become something as simple and genuine as a tiger or a cat or a bird or a Buddha.
The subatomic world is one of rhythm and movement. Explore the parallels, develop instinct into it. Patterns emerge, reoccur, non-elusive. The esoteric blueprint of James, Jews, and Buddhists. My 2 cents viewed exist from observational interaction, grouping families of atoms and subatomic structures. Those of given groups identical follow the physical functions. Biorhythms characterized by integral quantum numbers. Shambhala uncovered, unify organic opposites like hadrons and lovers. A patchwork discovered across the board. Wars and hypnotism, but with these we breathe the symmetry like Borges symbolism. Yang and yin spin reminiscent of baryons and rotating electrons displayed in atomic orbit. On my base I've fallen and forced my foreign forward importance may lie hiding in dormant fields of the electromagnetic spectrum. Beyond ultraviolet x-rays and gamma detection, the cosmic will swallow this abyss. Plan effective, we stand on the ladder to heaven above a field of Ezekiel's wheels. The axis of sevens from the macabre, my third eye spies Elijah, a sight for the wretched. Lightning bolts stifle the devilish selfish and fallen knaves. Abominations crawling from graves. I postulate a process to break the consciousness matrix, automated by God's humane. The holy science, constant flame, knowledge strain. Spit the wisdom of the mystics, make your fucking head oscillate, oscillate.
Vidyavanaya sampane brahmani kabihasti Suni chaiva supake cha pandita samadarsha. Real wisdom. It is defined not by how much data we collect within our brains. Real wisdom is not how many degrees we have. Real wisdom is not how many followers we have. It is to the extent we have the capacity to see every living being with equal vision. Whether one is man or woman, black, white, red, yellow, or brown. Whether one is from the east or the west. Whether one is a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim or a Hindu or a Jain or a Buddhist or a Zoroastrian or a Sikh or an agnostic or an atheist. Wherever there is life, it is sacred. Life is sacred. When we understand how our own life is sacred, we will understand that sacredness and respect it wherever we experience life. In every tree, in every plant, in every living being. And then the Gita goes on to explain what is the nature of life. Najayate mriyate vakadachet nayambhutvam. That the conscious force that's seeing through the eyes and hearing through the ears and tasting through the tongue, touching through the flesh, thinking through the brain, loving through the heart, that living force is divine. It is Satchit Ananda. eternal, full of knowledge, and full of bliss. It's indestructible. The body is constantly changing. The mind is constantly changing. The witness of these changes is constant. And that witness is our true self, is our true self, is our true self, is our true self. Nahanyate hanyamane sarire. That means it cannot be cut into pieces by any weapon, it can't be moistened by water, it cannot be burnt by fire. And it does not die with the body.
Spit the Bhagavat, Purana, born from the mind of Lord Brahma, with the Surya Siddhartha, with the supreme personality to bomb ya. The Bhagavan spins the Ajna through Akasha, killing demons with the Shuddashan chakra. The Mahamantra's like an atomic Brahmastra, exploding Rakshasas, invoking Nada Hari with the Nishima Kavach, absorbed in the supreme Brahman and piercing the Mahanadi in the Sahasra, offering pranams to the Panchatattva. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasati Gaura Bhakta Brinda, the soul bender, beyond the Mahatattva and the Haranya Garba, offering Dandavats to Lord Narayan, fight at the speed of Mama Parasurama, chopping off the heads of Ravana, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha, Adadaya Govinda Sarva Karna Kardinam, the Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara stomping ya, Ramanjana Jurita Bhakti Vanojanena, Santam Sadaiva Hariyesha Valokayanti, Yam Shama Shulam Chatangata Sarupam, Govinda Madi Kosham Tamaham Bajami, Yomam Pashiti Sarvatra Sarvam Chamai Pashiti Tasha Hamna Panashami, Sajamena Panashyati.
The teaching of thusness, suchness, Tavatara, Satya, long since communicated by Buddhas and ancestors. From sutras to man's lectures, truthful and true to useless plans, we stand blessed to have kept it well. Song of the jewel mirror, Samadhi, Dahi, Shin, Dharani, Prajna, sharpened bhaktis, hold us into Mati stone, Purusha, Sukya, Shukya, the throne of piety. The three major gunas are sown to hold the twine and lead. If only the eyes could see that the mind deceives. Buddhas and sentient alike live and die in peace. The hands between the eyes to feed, see seven directions through samsara, elusive Damara, through use of the mantra, the white Tara. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punyagnana Pushtin Kuru Swaha Nasana, filling a silver bowl with snow, heaven hiding in the moonlight, inquiring impulse to know a way out of this cage. Today you are found to way, boundless and brave, pounding at a mountain with Tibetan sound wave technology.
Manjana Tarita Bhakti Valojanena, Santam Sadaiva Hariyesha Valokayanti, Yam Shama Shudanam Chatangana Sarupam, Govinda Madi Kosham Tamaham Bajami. Yomam Pashiti Sarvatra Sarvam Chamai Pashiti Tashahamna Panashami Sajamena Panashati. I float across the ocean of birth and death like Prabhupada on the Jala Duda. Stay fly like Garuda, schooling sutras. Chop off the face of Hiranyakashipu with the Rudras. A backstroke to the causal ocean of Nirvana with top the goddess Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. Onto the pearl Vyoma of the Brahma Jyoti and beyond the impersonal Brahman to Vaikuntha. Satchidananda Vigraha is my future. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesa Sanyavari Pishaya Deshatarane.
Tando Turayaya Namo Waraya Boyuki Shifuraya Fuji Sato Boya Moko Sato Boya Moko Kya Runikya Ensa Haraha Eshu Tando Tansha Namu Shikiri Toy Morio Boyuki Shifura Rentogo Namu no Rakinji Kiri Moko Odo Shabi Sabo Tojo Shuben no Shuben Sabo Soto no Mopo Yamo Hate Toto Jito Eno atop the triple gem, remembering my past incarnations. Meditations got the curtains drawn and ripped from the looking glass. Crooked abbey glaze to where the hours went. Knowledge and patience, the vase of empowerment. Cleanse the body faculty, a casualty to failure. Paling in comparison to purifying karma. Impaling the arrogance, tearing at the obscurations of psychic channels and balancing the garrisons.
My positronic brainwave becomes superluminal travel. Shoot wave motion guns and star blaze in a battle. Don't become an example as I silver surf Orion's belt. Sword slashes to adamantium, smashing your skill. Kelon tonic amplifiers rendered you powerless. Particle manipulation and communication devours ya. Jump through hyperspace for interstellar travel. Through Hyperion universe, I'm a medium of massive soul. So deep that I can intercept your flatline transmissions. My mind's a particle accelerated with spontaneous resonance. Indium anti-modded and Morse code pulses. Time writer with a cloaking device and immortal soul focus.
The mystical empowerment will cleanse the speech faculty. The vital breath will flow potent. Know the ledge to master chi, enhancing subtle powers. So the mantras grasp the magic seen and heard. As the word is a symbol, conjure tantric seeds. Pass beneath the current, undisturbed by lower vibratory forces. They course dormant through veins of profane, insane slaves and sorcerers. The past shortens formless from Maha to Vajrayana, causing storms to shift.
Beyond subatomic particles and neutrinos with the glue of the universe. Always love within the genome. Mathematically indescribable point of infinite density. Insoluble with the joints, indefinite luminosity. Mantra technology vibrates sacred geometry. My form is shapeless, kid, amazing ancient God MC. Smash mechanical science with mechanics of enlightenment. Classic shit that I write, get all these titans pissed.
Diamond vehicle, triple initiation. Divine knowledge, sadhana, hatha, the sacha stations. All patients favor to cleanse the mind faculty. Address mandala deities, philosophies, the Kriyas teach. Body, mind, and speech, see the three spheres of action. Magnetize the all attractive. The guardians of the sect direct the precious anthems as phantoms we visualize when sitting silent, asking to discover our enlightenment. Uncovering the eye within, we struggle through a cycle, bending endings, beginnings and middles. Zazen and Shikantaza solve the koans and riddles.
Never lighten the wrist, superhuman elegance, otherworldly abstraction, superluminous intelligence, cosmic consciousness, incomprehensible, immortal brilliance, indiscernible, indomitable, transcendental genius. No one's above the phoenix, burden suckers and demons. Catheric nomenclature that I plucked from the ethers. Psychokinesis, psychometric Siddhis of Jesus. Calculate time from the atom while slapping these heathen with masterpieces. Climbing Jakobz Ladder with the master thesis. To the universal mind lattice, whack rappers rest in pieces. You'll watch your fucking nugget when the master builder speaks, kid.
Number 4 is the doorway to absolute empowerment. To recognize the essence of the mind has profound mystical results. Ati Yoga is the lotus that transcends archaic goals. I'm handing you the paper scroll. Hold it in one hand when you go outside to take a stroll and pose a simple question that rips apart all concepts. Is there really a distinction between subject and objects? Reflect.
It dematerialized in a quantum suit with Kelon tonic consciousness, omnidimensional anatomy, pre-Atlantean Mahabharata text. An immense child from Melchizedek, order of immortals, bioenergetic aura. The light of my Macabre activates the planetary biofeed interface of the ATMA. Catheric grid, genetic time codes and DNA templates. Release the star crystals, activating 12 dormant fires of the divine Maharic shield. As Christos in the wheel Ezekiel peels the 7 seals. Sound of wind, the powers within, beyond the final hour in the galaxy's sphere said. The zenith of 7 palaces just allowed us in. Spin advanced calculus way above the callous of men. As 3500 kilohertz spin the earth, listed with a verse. One of the sickest when I spit, it's like listening to the universe. Stay true to my words, lucrative and learn. Me and my crew too elusive all these stupid herbs. It's a biohazard, fucking with the psychic master. masters. We smack up the hi-hats and ride with divine rhyme patterns. Diabolical mic smashes, make you cyber facts, take a fucking fire bath, trying to fight the assassins. Master existentialists on the edge of a precipice, never less than fresh and second best. My essence is blessed. I'm not horsing around, I'm a warrior with a frown. Get out of town and be forced and being tossed by the god with a crown. I walk above the clouds, flows a bottomless abyss. Opera rocks the stigmata, giving the bottom ease quick. Divine leader, psychic mind reader, Naya ether, science aligned to sublime seekers. Mayan giant, Christ-like with white Adidas, mind like an encyclopedia.
Astronomic raps, passing this mastermind and catatonic, haunting zombies, we stomping them back off of the mapping of energetic ley lines, shocking these phantoms, bombing and postulating a possible stasis so far from the matrix. We'll never fall from race, taking it with us, breaking the chains of addiction, division, desire, attachment, and wrong actions. Back to the beginning. Listen, this is the simplest mentalist meant to remember wisdom, spit with the shift, shivering, sitting at the temple pinnacle like lead at the tip of your pencil, fucking bleeding on the page. This is the resurrection of Jacob, pacing the ceiling and the stage. Feelings of rage, peel me with razors, peel his estate, and build a cage to contain it. Throw the cage in the raging fireplace, the phoenix. Ashes to ashes, dust to rebirth in the light of Mercury and Venus, shaking a spear, beat breaks, breaking your fucking eardrums. Here we come, the fear is done. Here we come.
There cannot be a demonism as we know it. There can only be that kind of a recognition of tutelary spirits, mundane and submundane, all of them in some way legitimate and reasonable extensions of the divine power, which may extend itself in ways and on levels utterly beyond human comprehension.
Your life is your life. Don't let it be clubbed into dank submission. Be on the watch. There are ways out. There is light somewhere. It may not be much light, but it beats the darkness. Be on the watch. The gods will offer you chances. Know them and take them. You can't beat death, but you can beat death in life. Sometimes the more often you learn to do it, the more light there will be. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. You are marvelous. The gods wait to delight in you. That's a beauty.
Consecrated, brass altar, psalms are sacred. Have order, calm and patience. Clad in armor, stalker faceless. Beyond the matrix, I fled border. Bomb your bases and headquarters. You panic and yell, havoc in hell is really grim. It's tragic as well, shatter your 12 meridians. Slice through your center line, vitals, your neck and spine. If rivals do threaten my divine truth, reigns supreme, a cold fact. My eyes shoot laser beams, your zone zap. At the vertex, the zenith of celestial spear. I will perplex the keenness, my potential is clear. Clever thoughts from the tranquil brain, teleport to the astral plane.
Atlantean samurai with adamantium sword, bopping off your arms, decapitating false lords. Your brain slashed in half from left-hand absurdities. My mind force etheric, period spirit for eternity. I ride the temple perfectly without a metronome. Like pendulum swing, the technique of blessed souls. Shamanistic mystic with a talisman amulet. Beheading necromancers with black candles lit. Kill devils who summon the dead and lost souls. I'm omnipotent, chosen, got omens in the stronghold. In the subconscious, I remember building pyramids, levitating granite, constructing Stonehenge, serious. The luster of the light body, splendor of Macabre, traveling in the wheel of Ezekiel with stigmata. Behead the xenophobic as the overfeed of the bleak moment. Evil omens leaking hemoglobin for thinking they're illumined.
Yeah, barely bombarding, strong arming your soft army. The lost artist, somebody stargazing, armory blazing, placing you placating, fake plagiarizers, face bursting grinders and wood chippers, chopped up like Steve Buscemi. See me, you should shipper, stand and deliver. Peel back memory, cellular, build factions of infamy. Hell and earth purged with puja fire, burning useless desires, temptations, attachments, flip swift cadence and smash in this fist race through the madness. Grips grace from the Sabbath, you can have it every day. Steady gaze through the blackness, equipped with a matchstick, struck on a philosopher's stone. The lower self transmuted to gold, let there be light. Man views the omens in heaven, sees plight. 777 headed effigy smile, even in wretched things vile is not separate. All are manifestations of God, and if you question this, take a look in the mirror, Captain, you are the evidence. Bless and bliss.
Shigadave smashes skulls with a club of Vishnu. Snatch you up by your midsection, rip out your intestines and kill you. Demonic MCs sent to hellish planets, sent to the abode of Yamaraj for being sick bastards. Drown in a river full of fat, hair and bones, nails, pus and stool, urine and skulls. Recollect your past deeds, forced to eat disgusting things. Menstruation milkshakes with mucous membrane. Hemoglobin of dead animals is sprayed in your face for being carnivorous. Brains boiled on a plate. Eaten by Yamadutas for being cruel to innocent creatures. Body laced with arrows dipped in poisonous secretions. You cheated the people, Yama rips you to fucking pieces. You force women to drink your sperm, be thrown in an ocean of semen. 700 dogs with teeth strong as thunderbolts attack you violently, devour you and crush your soul. Then take you to a mountain that's 800 miles high. You're thrown head first, but still you do not die. Forced to drink molten iron, burning fluids in your eyes, while Rakshasas enjoy ripping out your spine. Butcher you with sharp weapons, drink your blood and dance in joy. Shark beak birds pluck out your eyes, sight is void. Eyeballs used as toys, your body sewn to a pole. Vulture beaks sharp as diamonds start attacking as you're pulled. But big serpents and 7 hoods devour you like a rat. For tormenting others, sharp fangs rip apart your back. Sew your body back together with poisonous needles and sharp string. Red hot iron tongues drag you through thorn trees. Body 7 in pieces, then beaten with whips. Hemoglobin from your slashed torso leaking in a ditch. Intense misery, chastisement, and great punishment. Below is hellish darkness, tremendous suffering. Yamadutas rebuke with afflictions so severe. All evil souls thirst and starve for thousands of years.
Welcome to the hell realm of wrathful deities, drinking blood in lower bardos, starving while they feast. 3 heads, 6 hands, 4 feet, firmly postured, radiating flames, whistling while he stops you. Skulls looped around, black serpents as a garland, harbinger of suffering and karmic debt uncovering and snuffing out the evil due with sewage in your veins. Fiery dorje sway illuminating pain, making a crackling sound. Buddha Haruka battle axes smashing phantoms down. Bones shatter pound from pound. You drowned in blood poured from his skull bowl. You thought you were low, but this is low as souls go. But no souls born evil. It's the deeds indeed that bring descending horned eagles to eviscerate your feeble form. Needles penetrate your chakras. But be not afraid, for fear is the embodiment of intellect. This is death. Reality is Bhagavan Vairochana, Bhagavan Radhanath Sambhava, Bhagavan Amitabha Om Vajrasattva Kamya. Collected by the order of the lotus, Yama holds his mirror to reflect the naked soul near his servant Shinji scales your worth and sins they swell to black and white pebbles and her devil's beck in hell. You're cast into cold narakas, arising fully grown, cold, alone and haunted. You shiver from within your bones, frozen in the open, no protection from the blizzards. Your body covered in countless blisters, and what's worse, your blisters burst, dripping with frozen blood and pus. Lamentations of pain, teeth chatter till they crush. Ahavad Pala, no solace as you turn blue. Your frozen skin cracks, in fact your organs too. Now you're born into the hot narakas. The worst fears imagined happen, you can't stop it. Chopped dead with iron claws and fiery weapons. Molten metal dropped in your body, you died, then your breath kicks you back to life with full health to repeat the process. Tormented in Naraka Kala Sutra with a black thread drawn upon your form. Hell's guards follow the lines with swords, body torn to pieces, then you're forced to repeat this again and again. Uninterrupted torture appendages ripped from your torso, born atonement roasting in eternal ovens. Impaled in white hot tridents, life is hundreds of thousands of years in these realms. Stay clear of these realms, keep your spirit from hell and fear you'll do well. Om Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Om Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Om Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi.
demonic entities trying to destroy me from the inside, and then the light within me fighting miss me. Unenlightened titans are sick of me. Ominous bombardment of the tachyonic energy. These godless centipedes and transdimensional snakes are telepathic, using ancient magic. I talk back in Sanskrit with non-local mechanics. I cast them into the quarantines of Patala Loka. They can't fuck with the Vaishnava Paramparam Prabhupada soldiers, invoking the shooter Shan Chakra with the Nishinga Kavash. The golden disc of Lord Narayan chops them up with the top pot.
Cigarette slick, dipped in rigor mortis. Hopes for the legion, singing threes. Will you ignore this? Tortoiseshell shoes, swords removed from dusty scabbards, bloody cadavers, rusty daggers, son of Saturn, powder mama, stomping up Jakobz Ladder. Forgotten the safety factor, 6 eyes, 2 faces, angels pacing backwards, hitting trains and tracks, certainly emerging emergencies. Eternally hellfire licks my feet, but please, it's never burning me, bursting in feeble paradigm. Son of boozy, Ezekiel 33 and Solaris signs and symbols. 360 divine sight from the riddles from inside of the simple, apparently exoteric, the sigils, sipping the wine of the mystic. My shit list consists of this, a series of self-projections, serpentine circling, only surfacing when I left them. The Croatoa Koans, hold on for the message.
Sometimes we gotta lose the battle to win the war. They expect less, we like fuck it, give us more. Confront the pain, embrace the darkness, remain victorious. It takes a lot more than astral demons to destroy us. Sometimes we gotta lose the battle to win the war. They expect less, we like fuck it, give us more. Confront the pain, embrace the darkness, remain victorious. It takes a lot more than astral demons to destroy us. Yeah, bust.
Immortal, shoot the flaming arrows from the imperious bow. Bury our foes, serious and furious, leave them curious to know. Myriads of souls, we carry them to the most. Stay dope, mysterious, colder than Siberia. The appearance is bold, delirious foe. Unroll scrolls, the deeds are eternal. Speak my peace, then I unleash this inferno. Mistaken techniques kill the beast to seize the inferno. To seize the inferno.
Sometimes we gotta lose the battle to win the war. They expect less, we're like fuck it, give us more. Confront the pain, embrace the darkness, remain victorious. It takes a lot more than astral demons to destroy us.
Jakobz Ladder, 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 Jakobz Ladder.
It is here, far from home, deep in a strange and threatening land, at a place of worship for gods unknown to him, that Jacob will sleep this fateful night.
He suspects that he might well become the victim of demonic attack.
Instead of demons, Jacob will be visited by angels.
He had a dream in which he saw a stairway resting on the earth, with its top reaching to heaven, and the angels of God were ascending and descending. There above it stood the Lord.
Where are you, Jake?
Sir, can I help you, sir?
Jacob! Good God, Jake, what have they done?
Can I help you, sir?
Go in there. What is this? The Middle Ages?
Don't touch him!
Can they call this modern medicine? This is barbaric. Barbaric!
All right, just calm down.
Why don't you just burn him at the stake and put him out of his misery? Sir, you're gonna have to leave. Stay back! Don't come near me. You understand what this is? My jail? Stay back! Take one step and I'll wrap this around your neck.
Whirly birds serving nerve toxin, these birds dropping. Pestilence, not heaven, since your severance a coffin. Vietcong bombing, both sides collateral damage. While the U.S. government hovers high above the madness. Bayonet the back slip, shifty as a gypsy's eyes. This dimension's just a different gods of implemented trip through time. Our astral spines transcend shrines. Yo, it's ATMA Saturn. Stomp demons from the woodwork as we follow down the ladder. Apollo swallows dagger, swagger shoots him from the Pentagon. Center of the pentagram, the rituals of shipping gods. Chemical elixirs cut like scissors through your inner thoughts. Assembled in darkness by generals and Marxists. Mystical experiments are piercing through their targets. The fear is here to harvest, get your spirit in a harness. We break free the chains, being manufactured. My manipulation can't contain weed. Make your face bleed with grenade heat, take heed. Third rail, your third eye, purge hell the first time we creep down the steps of the ladder where the earth rises to meet the heavens in a burst of vibrance. Seraphim portal of a single iris. The sons of Isaac bestowed a vision in a dream decipher. The king's disciples have breached the cycle. High alert and burning you vermin, all you heathen a trifle. Feel the heat seep from our ether rifles. Maycall Delta 71 to Congo, smoking troops. Agent Orange dropped on soldiers and fold the truth. Back home omens in they domes, minds blown like nukes. Hallucinations, vision of Satan blowing off faces of the youth. Faces detonated, being chased with gangrene and boots.
attacked, whole battalions left bleeding under the moon. Screaming on demons while leeches feast on them for food. Beasts of doom, burning carcasses, arsonists of platoons. Children left armless and flaming flowers that never bloom. Heads severed, bubbling flesh and fumes. Eyes popped out the sockets from the hotness, bodies consumed. Wild dogs eating meat suit like hogs eat stew. Drug tube, hallucinogenics fed the young kids. Ate each other like cannibals, ripping apart ribs. Ate each other's hearts, livers, intestines. At the bottom of Jakobz Ladder with no fucking protection.
Third rail, your third eye purge. Hell, the first time we creep down the steps of the ladder where the earth rises to meet the heavens in a burst of vibrance. Seraphim portal of a single iris. The sons of Isaac bestowed a vision and a dream deciphered. The king's disciples and priests the cycle.
High alert and burning, you vermin, you heathen a trifle. Feel the heat see from my ether rifles.
Esther Brooks, Bengali, paperclip Nazis, CIA tacticians experiment hypnotically. Not just atrocities of MK Ultra, MK Delta, MK Search, MK Austin, Insane Projects, Artichoke and Bluebird. Fuck what you heard, yo. They scammed your mind, trash bag faces, travel sands of time on astral lines.
I'm strapped to a dirty mad hits of psilocybin with the illest pupil dilation, interrogation, subsonic vibrational disorientation, sensory deprivation, electro sleep radiation, genetic creations and mutation, experimentation, brain implants, electrodes. They use prostitutes as agents for the guinea pigs, yo, fucking sick souls. Human subjects disappeared in the unknown, brain surgery, lobotomies, drilling skulls.
Third rail, your third eye purge. Hell, the first time we creep down the steps of the ladder where the earth rises to meet the heavens in a burst of vibrance. Seraphim portal of a single iris. The sons of Isaac bestowed a vision and a dream deciphered. The king's disciples and preach the cycle.
High alert and burning, you vermin, you heathen a trifle. Feel the heat seep from the ether rifles. Ether rifles, ether rifles, ether rifles.
So what do you see, son? If you're frightened of dying and you're holding on, you'll see devils tearing your life away. But if you've made your peace, then the devils are really angels, freeing you from the earth.
Evolutionary ascent beyond illusory events. The Sadhakas pierce the lotuses in their cerebrospinal axis. Divine masters perceive the highest astral abode. Study math of the soul, supernal splendor, universal soul ascension flow, nectarian Shiva Shakti state. Self-perceptive, profound planes, the Bindu sustain. Non-dimensional, the born, the element, Atma, intelligence, Sastric evidence. Seeing the prophet's perspectives, introspection, inner perfection, the infinite reflection. Gate, param gate, parasam gate, bodhiswaha, gone beyond, altogether gone, merged with the Paramatma fifth vacuum. In the Sahasra chakra, blossom sky-like, expanded consciousness. The Mahamantra invokes superhuman power, supreme secrets of the soul. Absorb the whole universe into the body, pierce the Mahanadi. 72,000 astral channels absorbed through the grace of Shakti. Christ consciousness, the quintessence, the servants of God called Bhakti. All glories to the assembled devotees, bathing in the ever-fresh ambrosial ocean. With their souls free, we study the source of the established doctrines. Immaculate conception, bask in the effervescent presence of the Master's blessing. Luminous Son of God told me in a vision that Christ is risen and that all is forgiven. The second coming at hand. Accept him in your heart and never deny him. My third eye cries for those that despise him. For the Father and the Son are one. Christian and Christ feel the bliss of light. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Rebirth, resurrection, do the research, brethren. The zeitgeist is alive. Lord Krishna wasn't born of a virgin. The Bhagavat full in 6 opulence. The supreme person, all beauty, all wealth, all knowledge, all fame, all strength, renunciation. You frontin' Freemasons, deny the Father and the Son. You serve the Antichrist, all you false prophets are done. The meek shall inherit the earth. We shoot the gift with a limitless flow of words, articulation, spreading the rays of the benediction moon. Enrapturing tunes coming from the top of Mount Meru. Jewels that shine from the sky like ocean of mind. Focus on the divine.
field unfolds. Masterful skill concealed in scrolls of the cellular. Self-surrender and love touch the subtle nerves. What's the word of God, hidden like the divine number on earth and all? Peace to my seekers, searchers, from Muladhara to Sahasrara with the outer 5 chakras. Gotcha, interconnected to multiversal circuitry. Souls to circle certainly. Soldiers grew from birth to bleed and proceed to the next incarnation awareness. Nothing is ever and nothing is never. Care is essential to curing, curing is caring. External, external, so the power of emerging Aquarian peace and blessings. Shanti, 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 breathing and blessing. Breathing and breathless, heeding the message nirvanic. Climbing the ladder to Shakti cosmic, remove the obstacles. Om Ganesha Ganapati Om. Got me zoned in lotus of sonic concocting poems. Attention without tension, now my scar from the soul. Whole and focused in on the starry gates. Krishna, Christ, conscious Mahavatars, karma escaped. Temporal physical states to the dark space. Kali-yuga channel through Ayurvedic gardens, brazen with the hearts of sages. Satana, Mekankar, arm, lega, lega. Sufi caduceus movement through the Sephirothic bark of the mega. Transfigurate through the ages like martyrs and saviors. You can't harm the charmed artists. We harness assailants and march through the stages of string theory exploration. No expectations. Music acoustic like Tibetan levitation. Chant the Kundalini up and hover in stasis. Aesthetic direction of ancient sacred. Red rose filling the skull. Build pillars and nadis. Concealed, shielded in body. Reveal clear when you're watching with spiritual eye. Seeing and feeling it rise, no denying. Circle the spine like the staff of Orion. A gentle line, deciphering the science. In the light of the highest, I and I taking flight in the vibrant fight for the righteous. 12 helix beings dreaming in silence. The void is surreal. Virtual particles, pills, 0-point field. Repository of all the glory. The story is real. Born again, born before. 7 doors, 7 seals, 7 keys to breach. Psychic heat, the life force we feel.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,